Hey everybody, welcome back to the John Browning Gun Club. It appears vintage soy fare has been demonetized by YouTube and is gonna have to go back to working for Zog. This couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Today we're going to be talking about something that I kind of went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to make a video on it, but it's so cartoonishly stupid.
Cartoonishly stupid would be acting like YouTubers haven't been demonetized for posting gun shit for the past decade.
As of 5/17,
Bro is so cooked that he doesn't even know what month it is. It really shows just how out of touch with reality modern gun tubers are.
I am no longer a part of the YouTube partnership program.
Oh no, how will little Austin ever recover?
I know. Please, won't somebody think of my shekels?
This is the most self-aware thing Austin has ever posted. Sadly, it might be sarcasm.
Yes, actually. Now, what was it that I did that was so egregious, one might ask?
Well, you have been reposting TikToks and Reddit threads for the past year, and you steal most your bits and jokes straight from the comment section.
I made a video 3 years ago dressed up as an Escape from Tarkov character. Yeah, it's cringe, I know. But the song in the background, which, by the way, exists on YouTube on, like, React channels, was deemed extremist and a part of a terrorist organization.
Based.
Which is funny because I know that video had been manually reviewed even all the way back in 2023. I say 3 years, 2 years, whatever.
What year is it, Austin? What month is it? Bro really needs to lay off the YouTube shorts. They're known to cause brain cancer.
Same thing. Like, this video, look, if either it was meant to be, like, not propaganda, like a meme, or I'm dog shit at propaganda.
And you're dog shit at growing a mustache and making YouTube videos.
And they retroactively punished me. What's even crazier is when I talked to the YouTube reps, basically I said, hey, I understand that they're not going to let me appeal it. They said I did. There's no prompt in the appeal. It just says, do you appeal our decision? Appeal? Yeah, sorry. Anyway, no more money.
Is that even crazier, Austin, or has that been going on for the past 10 years?
But I asked about my payouts. You know, there's thousands of dollars supposed to be hitting in 3 days.
YouTube was actually paying this guy thousands of dollars a month for his gun slap shit content.
And then I know I earned a bunch for the next month. So, I mean, I still get that, right? You know what YouTube's like, hey, listen here, you little shit. You ain't getting nothing. That's our money now.
Did you try to ask for your money in your stale Trump voice? Maybe you could have Daddy Admin or Leviathan ask for your shekels.
Now, I'm sure there exists some gay legalese clause where it's like, yes, you can make us a bunch of, AdSense money or whatever, and we can just take it from you. It's like,
reading is probably too hard for Austin, but this practice has been going on for 10 years and affected several creators that he knows personally.
I'm sorry, your paycheck's ours.
I'll just upload my content to an evil platform and then act surprised when they screw me.
And basically, people have asked, why don't you go to Rumble? Well, Rumble doesn't have reach. There's no monetary incentive.
It's all about money for Austin. He doesn't give one shit about the Second Amendment, only making money off of it. His videos require zero work or effort, and he actually thinks he should get thousands of dollars a month for it.
And I know there are a lot of people out there that, and I get it. I've worked jobs where you're working 12-hour shifts, 14-hour shifts, 5-6 days a week.
We get it, Austin. You worked for Zog. You just jump one oppressor to the next.
There's a lot of people out there that don't think YouTube should be a money-making vessel.
It shouldn't be. The idea of YouTube was to broadcast yourself. Now YouTube is just corporations planting influencers to sell their products.
But I would think that a lot of people know that, if you're making content, there's an expectation for you to be making content. You shouldn't be doing it for free. It's entertainment, it's a service, and it's also a viable business.
What a fucking jackass. This is exactly what is wrong with YouTube.
That's basically like YouTube just rug pulling your business.
Or it's like YouTube has been rug pulling every single business for 10 years straight, and you still bought in and then act surprised when you got rug pulled.
So as much as I like the idea of Rumble, let's be honest, unless you have a contract with Rumble, you're not getting views. You'd have to be like some political streamer or something.
Do you mean you couldn't just repost other people's slop content anymore and expect thousands of dollars a month in payment?
I've had people ask me about going on Pepperbox. While I know people that are a part of Pepperbox, I do not know the people who run Pepperbox.
Do you know the people that run Leviathan Media Group? How about the people that own the military or the police forces that you worked for? I'm sure if we listed all their names, they'd come from the same small country in the Middle East.
So, and I know kind of next to nothing about it. So, I don't know. Here comes the e-beg part, because I don't really do sponsorships out of principle. I've done a couple, and they were only things that I personally liked.
Who owned those companies, Austin? Who owns Patreon? Hey Siri, look up Jack Conti's early life.
I am going to link my Patreon below. Kind of the idea at this point is just make regular content, but...
You don't make content, Austin. You repost other people's content and comment on it.
Do kind of a crowd-based subscription thing. It is what it is. I have talked to some people who might be able to talk to YouTube, but unless they throw a Hail Mary, I'm not counting on it. And to the people who ask me about like doing YouTube or trying to get into it, I want you to be cautious, because you could work on something for 4 years, 5 years, and it can be rug pulled.
It can be, it will be, and it has been for the past decade. If you are asking Austin for tips on anything, you are started.
So you kind of do want to have, I don't know, you want to maybe do multiple platforms at this stage in the game.
Even though you just said you personally don't do that, Austin, because there's no audience and no money in it.
And the GunTube sphere is already oversaturated.
GunTube is only saturated with shills like you, Austin. We need new creators that aren't beholden to corporations.
I'm not saying don't do it, but take this as an example of what could happen.
And has been happening for over a decade.
I also love when they like send you like, hey, hello, sir, we're taking all of your money. Here's a cute little picture of a pencil or like a bird with like flowers in its mouth, like the corporate art. Like, it's a perfect cherry on top. And if you do want to support the channel, they're like the members perks, like you can do live submissions. There's videos that you or something you want me to look into. That's all there. I just got to figure out how to use that interface. But
if you actually pay this guy monthly to review other people's TikToks, you should be Thanks for watching as always, guys. Now that I know I can just repost other people's content and comment on it, I'm expecting over $1,000 this month from YouTube. And if that doesn't happen, I'm expecting you, the viewer, to send it to my Patreon. See you guys next video.